Today, I'm gonna show you the simplest method that I know of to make a killer veggie smash burger. Before the step-by-step recipe, here are my 2 keys to making a better textured veggie burger, no matter how you make it. Number 1 is limiting moisture in the burger mix, and number 2 is using 2 thin patties instead of 1 thick one. To limit moisture in my black bean burgers, I slightly undercook my black beans so they taste a little dry when biting them compared to canned beans. If you are using canned beans, you can drain them and then toast them in a pan or the oven for about 10 minutes to drive that moisture out. Additionally, I add panko breadcrumbs and a little bit of cornstarch, which will absorb that moisture when pulsed with the black beans, so they will be nice and textured with a crisp exterior instead of looking like refried black beans. Second, by using 2 thin patties instead of 1 large one is critical because you can create an extra 2 layers of crispness, and more importantly, you can add a fatty and juicy component between the patties like melted cheese, or if you don't eat cheese, this is where you could add your favorite sauce. This creates a pocket of juiciness as you bite through the burger that I feel is lacking in most veggie burgers that I've tried. So however you make your smash burger, try to remember these 2 keys, and also some great toppings never hurt as well. To start, add 250 grams of cooked and then drained black beans to a food processor, along with 20 grams of breadcrumbs. Lightly pulse this mixture a few times to combine until it just gets to this mealy texture that kind of sticks together but not super well in your hands. And also, if you don't have a food processor, you can actually just cut the beans by hand. It only takes about 5 or 6 minutes. Pour the bean mixture into a bowl and add 20 cranks of black pepper, 3 grams of salt, 2 grams of powdered MSG, and mix it together. The MSG is going to help provide a little bit more umami flavor, but is completely optional, and you can also feel free to add whatever spices or herbs that you would like. At this stage, it's still pretty mealy, so we need to bind it with 1 beaten egg. I like to add about half to start, then also add a spoonful of cornstarch, which again is optional, but it will gelatinize and crisp when we sear these burgers in oil. Then mix this together until you can form a ball that sticks together. If you feel it's a little bit too wet, you can add a bit more breadcrumbs, or if you feel it's dry, you could go with a little bit more beaten egg or a little bit of water. Then you're just going to roughly form these into 4 roughly 65-gram balls, and now we can cook them. At the stove, set a cast iron over high heat and lay down a good bit of peanut oil or whatever your favorite high heat oil is. Once hot, place the ball in the pan and a piece of parchment paper over top, then smash that down with a metal spatula. Let a nice crust develop for about 2 to 3 minutes and then you can flip them over. Now add a nice handful of some shredded cheese, which will create that gooey center, and place the other patty on top. I flipped this burger over one more time to make sure that cheese really melts inside there. To assemble the burger, I made a sauce of 1 part mayo, 1 part ketchup, 1 part mustard, some finely minced onion, then a sprinkle of chili powder, smoked paprika, and garlic powder. I added that sauce to my toasted brioche bun, then I hit it with some pickled onion, 2 slices of tomato, some shredded lettuce, the black bean burger, and slathered some more of that sauce on top. Finally, I add the toasted bun, slice on a diagonal, and here's a look at that cross section. All right, everybody, it is taste test time. Let's dive into this thing. Is it juicy like a beef burger? No. Is it delicious? Hell yeah. This is a killer veggie smash burger. And like I said, this is the best method that I've tried out. I love doing the smash burger style because you get those 2 thin patties. They cook really quickly. I mean, not like you need to cook them anyway because everything's already cooked. But then you can add that layer of cheese in there, or if you don't do dairy, you could add your sauce in there, maybe like the burger sauce that we did, or some kind of other sauce, whatever you want to substitute in there. And then as far as that, I mean, it's a really basic blueprint. Like I said, you could throw in other spices, you could throw in onion, garlic, herbs, anything that you want to throw into the actual bean mixture itself. You could try this with garbanzo beans or kidney beans. Really just try out whatever you want. If you limit the moisture, get that right texture right, then use 2 patties and smash them down, you're gonna be in for something delicious. So hopefully you all enjoyed the video. Hopefully this gave you some ideas. The recipe for this exact version will be up on the website if you do wanna follow it. But that's gonna wrap it up for me. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.